Um, this is like a non-literary form poem. I wrote it for school. Um, it's called "On the Wall of a Rotting Treehouse." I invented the story in my head. No girls allowed. Boys only. Girls have cooties, and I must admit, at 6, this was my truth. Trying to convince myself that I couldn't be falling in love with you because I was 6. You gave me a valentine in 7th grade and I pretended to hate you, throwing paper at you, and in 10th grade, I remember I brought you here after years of vowing not to, after the homecoming dance, and after several minutes of twiddling our thumbs and listening to some folk band you liked. You kissed me because I couldn't. Our lips pressed together, mouths opening slightly, tongues exploring, and yes, it was mortifying, but no firsts are ever perfect. We stayed there overnight, the daylight pouring in through the cracks. We climbed down the rope ladder, you still clad in my suit jacket. I remembered coming home from basic training because you told me you couldn't be apart from me, so I shot myself in the arm. And I got into my microbus and booked it the 4 hours home. I called for you and nobody had seen you. I climbed up the rope ladder and your body lay there, still, a crumpled note in your hand. My trembling fingers opened it as I read. I couldn't be without you, and I didn't know how to wait anymore. I'm sorry. Lipstick stained on the bottom next to your name. I held you in my arms until I couldn't anymore, taking in another sunrise with you, descending down the rope ladder, you clad in my coat.